What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back to talk about the DaBrat versus Nicci Gilbert situation, honey. Oh, child, I got some audio from DaBrat and her girlfriend, soon-to-be wife, I guess her fiance, honey, and soon-to-be wife, Big Booty Judy. I don't watch their show. I was a big supporter, you guys, of DaBrat, like, in the 90s. She was, like, one of my favorite female artists. I do like DaBrat sometimes, but DaBrat's downfall, in my opinion, is sometimes she gets overly involved in social media. She gets overly involved with celebrity gossip. You already remember the shit with Portia. She should have stayed her raggedy ass up out of that, honey, okay? Because that shit just pissed me off. Portia was all the way wrong for that shit with Simon, and to get on here talking all this shit in support of Portia. Miss Robinson wasn't here for it. I don't give a damn if you cool with that girl or not. That bitch was wrong. This shit with surrounding what? Kelly Price. I told y'all Kelly Price had COVID. Kelly Price came out and said she had died and then came back to life, honey. DaBrat is mad at Nicci Gilbert because Nicci Gilbert, you know, was telling people about what happened to Kelly Price, and she felt like Nicci Gilbert, you know, just should have stayed out of it and not been promoting things on behalf of Kelly Price being missing. And so, honey, I'm just going to play the audio for you guys because I got a clip from DaBrat and Judy. You know, they saying what they saying about the Kelly Price situation. And then we will hear from Miss Nicci Gilbert. She had an appearance on The Real. So she kind of says her point of view. And I'm going to play that, you guys, and I will be in and out with my commentary.
Somebody was gonna go left. I told you, baby, we shouldn't have listened to it. You up now. Get on live. Reach out. That's what you want to do. Let's do it. And you damn right feel about the Kelly situation. Like I said before, I didn't want to get involved in it. I got off a plane tired from doing Hurricane Ida relief, giving back. You know what I'm saying? And I felt because my friend Kelly, who I've been talking to for years, been knowing for years, since before R&B Divas, she used to sing background for Mariah Carey, my best friend, when Tommy Mottola was the president of Sony. We all used to be around each other as kids. So don't do that and say what I don't know. Now,
that don't have nothing to do with the price of tea in China.
I don't know the conversation. You're right. I don't know that. But I do know you fell for the okie doke because she ain't talked to her sister in over a year since her mom passed away. But did you know that? But no, y'all so close. Why are you telling the story about what her daughter did and what her daughter said? Like, that is messy. 5 miles till messy. This what you want? Let's do it. I don't even do the friends. She ran her mouth too much. Don't come in here disrespecting my baby now. That's a whole different problem. Okay, that's a whole can of worms you don't want to open up. And I commend you for your platform and what you use it for. But don't lie on people and don't tell people's business. I'm not going to talk about this, but you've been on that mother minutes talking. You don't want to do this? Yeah, we go way back too. But me and Kelly go way back even before that. And why are they bringing up Michael Jackson in the group and the R&B divas and all that? Like, what are you talking about? If you're doing your platform thing, do what you advocating for. You saved it all the way into the end so people could listen to what you had to say. And that's all I was saying in my post. I was upset because you talking about Kelly to promote you telling Kelly's personal business. Kelly called a whole bunch of her friends that fucked her, that checked on her, that made sure she was okay, and didn't stop checking on her. She know who checked on her. She do.
Okay, really quickly, guys, I want to read to you guys some comments from the people. One person says, y'all really arguing over who had Kelly's permission to speak when Kelly could have spoken for herself? Exactly. Another person says, this Kelly Price situation took a whole turn. Yikes. Another person says, that we get the message loud and clear. We won't be checking on Brat or Kelly going forward. Thank you very much. Another person says, Brat, you need to address the restitution that you still owe that lady with as much passion as you do in other people's business. I know that's right. You and Judy giving back, but did you give that lady hers first? Ooh, child, y'all is so damn shit. Woo. That is so damn funny. Another person says, wow, Brat has changed. I wouldn't expect her to be going back and forth on social media. I just feel like she's way too involved, and you don't tell other people how to respond to something. I believe Nicci Gilbert works in the business of finding missing people. So whatever she was promoting is related to the fucking situation. And I guess Brad is trying to say, yeah, but you don't use Kelly to do that. Hell, why not? Why not use it to bring more awareness? Like, how the hell is that going to hurt anything? You just want something to fuss about, Brad. Why you acting like a brat, Brad? It's just stupid to me. So another person, you guys, they say DaBrat needs to mind her own damn business. I agree, because she took shots at Nicci Gilbert first. Yep, not the other way around. If she had a problem, she should have called her instead of running to the internet. Yeah, I just feel like it's stupid. Another person says, if you didn't want to get the police involved, then why did you make the video? DaBrat made the video to blast Nicci, and this is not the time or place. The negativity is only making matters worse. DaBrat is causing a disturbance over a situation that's none of her damn business. I agree. Did Kelly Price tell you to make a video blasting Nicci Gilbert? No, I bet you she didn't. I had a friend like that would like make, and she was an Aries too. Is DaBrat an Aries? I believe she is. I had an Aries friend that would do that. Any situation that happened and you had an opinion on it, she would speak louder than you, and it wasn't even her fucking life or her situation. So, child, that shit is annoying. It's just too much, honey, for Miss Robinson. Another person says, yikes, Brat should have kept quiet. That damn Aries came out and she couldn't help it. Yeah, you damn Aries need to be quiet, honey. I like some of y'all, though. Some of y'all is cool. So I had some girlfriends back in the day that was Aries, you know, real cool. But, honey, sometimes y'all too much for Miss Robinson to deal with. Okay? I'm going to play for y'all what Nicci Gilbert had to say.
Over the weekend, reports went out that singer Kelly Price was missing, but it was later reported that she wasn't missing and was just recovering in private from COVID-19. Well, things escalated when singer Nicci Gilbert, a member from the hit 90s group Brownstone, went live on her IG detailing a conversation she had with Kelly Price. Later, rapper DaBrat clapped back on her IG live, condemning and accusing Nicci of clout chasing. Now, we just wanted to get to the bottom of this because we love all these sisters. So we've invited Nicci to join us today. Welcome to the show, Nicci.
Welcome.
Hey, ladies. Hi. Girl, this weekend it was hot. What happened? Can you explain your truth?
Yes, my truth, and only my truth. So, Brownstone was asked to fill in for Kelly for a few dates. We filled in for those dates. I thought this was wonderful. Like everyone else, I heard that Kelly had been diagnosed with COVID via her Instagram. So, of course, I reached out to my girl, like, hey, sis, you good? Like, you know, we're doing these dates. Thank you. Even included a tribute to Kelly in the dates. And I never heard anything back. Then we got more calls for dates after a few weeks had passed. So I innocently reached out to her daughter, who I know, like, hey, sweetheart, just checking on you, checking on mom. Is everything okay? Her daughter, Nia, said, Miss Nicci, I need to talk to you. It is private. It is important. I need this to remain private. So, of course, you know, sisters in the industry's daughter is concerned. I reached out to Nia. She shared a lot of information with me that, you know, caused alarm for me as someone who loves Kelly and who is her friend. And unfortunately, her daughter just didn't know what to do. She didn't know where to turn. She felt like there weren't a lot of people that she could trust. She knew that my organization did advocacy for missing women and girls. She knew that her mother and I had a great relationship. So I referred her to some resources to privately check on her mother.
Now, what is wrong with that, DaBrat? What the hell is wrong with that? And so many people will say, yeah, but she's promoting her business, and like her business is related to what the hell is going on. It looked like Kelly Price was missing, okay?
Which she did.
Nikki, how long had it been since she had heard from her mother, Kelly?
What she told me was that the last time she saw her mother was when she was in ICU, and she was on a ventilator, and then the hospital went into lockdown. They hadn't heard anything else since then, and that was probably 6 weeks ago.
Wow.
So at that point, you gave her the resources.
I gave her the resources. The resources went, checked, did a welfare check. Her daughter issued that welfare check as next of kin. They did say that there were some packages outside the door. They were a little concerned. However, the family would have to issue a missing persons report. The daughter said, I'm not quite ready to do that. Let me give it some more time. I said, sweetheart, here's my number. Call me if you need anything else. So weeks have passed. We played a show in Detroit. Her daughter called me again. Miss Nikki, I don't know what to do. My mom is missing. Now my aunt has issued a welfare check. That happened last Saturday. She said they were out there for about 3 hours. The police did talk to someone. I'm not going to disclose that. It's not my place. And explained if we don't see Kelly Price or hear from Kelly Price, unfortunately, we'll have to add her to our missing persons list. No, there was no response. And then I think she was added to the list on Monday. And then at that point, the sister called me in tears. I believe her family was genuinely concerned about her, not getting into the family dynamics, but I truly believe they were concerned. And said, please advocate. Nobody else is helping us. She's on the missing persons list. We need to amplify this message. We know this is what you do. Please help us.
Nikki, I just want to clarify. When she got out of the hospital, did she go to a house that they knew about, or she just left?
Nobody knows what happened. Nobody knows what happened.
And really quickly, you got stupid ass people on YouTube bringing up Selena Johnson, and that ain't got nothing to do with the price of tea in China. Whatever happened with Nicki and Selena on that R&B Diva show, that ain't got nothing to do with what's going on with this Kelly Price situation. Nothing. I just don't understand the logic of people, and I think people do that shit because they don't like the person. So it's like, well, let's reach back into the past because Nicki used to do this shit on R&B Divas and she would always get in the middle of stuff. It's like you wasn't fucking there. Okay, and it looked like the family was really concerned and they kept reaching out to Nicki, and she's already involved in this organization where they help missing people. So why the hell wouldn't she promote that and try to get the word out that maybe Kelly was missing? Or do you see what I'm saying? I don't understand why Brat got so involved like that.
Okay. All right. Got it.
What is Kelly saying about this as of today? Like, what has she spoken up about this at all?
So after, we spoke up and tried to draw attention to this, which is a very serious issue, obviously, as we all know, Kelly and I spoke. I am the friend that keeps it all the way real with you. No pun intended. I'm going to keep it real. And I let her know that I was really concerned about the fact that no one heard from her. Her children hadn't heard from her. She was very clear about the issues that she had in her family, which I understand and won't get into. But my question was, could you have made a phone call to anybody?
Right.
Police,
somebody.
Your daughter, anybody. Yeah. Because I was very reluctant to get involved in this because when I spoke up in the Whitney Houston scenario, it turned into a whole thing.
And her response?
And obviously this has turned into the same thing.
Okay. All right, you guys, I want to get some more comments from the people. One person says, I believe Nicki, she was placed into an awkward situation and she navigated through the best way she knew how. This is a classic case of poor communication amongst family. I pray for Kelly's healing and I hope she develops a stronger relationship with her family. I agree, because if you are missing, like, and I get, people have issues in their family, but if you at least got some type of relationship with your children, like say, hey, I'm good, but hell, shit, Kelly was in the hospital. She had COVID. She was really sick. But then it was like, she had came out and did a video. So do you see what I'm saying? Like, call and let somebody know something, because this is kind of what they do. If the family has not heard from you, your kids, I don't know what's going on with her and the sister. Maybe her and the sister got some issues. You're not really gonna check in with a bitch that you ain't talking to. I really do get that, but she should have checked in with somebody. This seems very weird to me. Another person says, I respect Nicci for getting on a large platform and defending her choices. The blogs and social media can spin a certain narrative for you that could really affect her income. Truth is, a simple text or phone call from Kelly could have prevented this chaos. That's true. Another person says, why didn't Kelly just at least let one person know she was okay, like her daughter? I agree. Another person says, I don't blame Nicci for clearing this up. All she did was help. Another person says, so Kelly is blaming the sister for influencing the daughter to lie about not hearing from their mother. There are serious gaps in this story. Yeah, it don't make no sense. Another person says, Nicci says the same story with no hesitation or stuttering every time. This lady is not lying. That's true. Another person says, Brat was out of line. I need to understand why she's so mad. To me, it was misplaced anger. Yes, it was. It should be directed at Kelly for not reaching out to her family, because that could have did all this drama. Kelly was being petty and vindictive. Another person says, well, it sure isn't Nicci's fault this whole thing blew up. Kelly's daughter was really concerned, and I would have been as well. It's not like they jumped to reporting her missing. They took steps before that. That's true. What looked bad for Nicci was plugging her show or whatever, but that's the smallest issue on what went on. I'm glad Kelly is okay. What's wrong with Nicci plugging her show if that's what she does for a living? Okay? Another person replies to that person and says, Nicci reported that Kelly was fine and moved on to her show. She wasn't plugging. She just got back to business and moved on to the next subject. Another person says, Nicci's show is about missing families in persons. Missing families in persons. Her platform is about resources for missing individuals. I can understand her concerns. Yeah, everything she was doing to advocate for Kelly being missing, and then if she's already in that line of work, what the hell is the damn problem? Somebody explain that to me. Okay, I could see if her show or the work she did had nothing to do with Kelly missing and she was making everything about her. That's how DaBrat reported this shit. But something told me, honey, wait for more information to come out. Another person says, right, the times we living in now, Sister Nicci was offering help and deep concerns, prayers going up. Another person says she wasn't plugging her show. She stated Kelly's absence gave her work. And the first red flag she stated she was given was Kelly's spot on the show. Huh? Child, I hate when people write shit and it just looks all freaking confusing. Another person says the cop spoke to the husband and Kelly was still put on the missing persons registry. That is what made me worry. This is all on Kelly. It's sad. Another person says it seems like DaBrat is the one clout chasing, getting on IG Live and being messy for no reason. If Kelly and Nicci are good, then why is she choosing to make this an issue? Go sit down somewhere with your wife, ma'am. I agree. Another person says Nicci is not wrong. I mean, all Kelly had to do was call the police station and say, I'm good. I'm not missing. She waited until the world found out to go on TMZ. DaBrat is wrong. Kelly is wrong. Another person says, I know that Kelly Price was ill, but at the time she was well enough. She could have at least called her family. Another person says Nicci was not wrong. I'm sure she knows her relationship with Kelly. Now, if you all listen to all the comments that I read to you, more people is on Nicci Gilbert's side. They are not on DaBrat's side. Okay, so DaBrat, you gonna need to sit your ass down, girl. You gonna need to sit your ass down. Okay, yep, I'm looking through the comments right now, honey. And, yeah, more people are on Nicci's side. Another person says, Brat better don't let Judy come in her life and cause her to act a fool, because for years we ain't been hearing about Brat. Only on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. All Brat had to do was call Nicci, and that's it. She ain't got shit to say to Nicci. Whatever Nicci wants to do to advocate for her friend, to help Kelly Price's daughter, that's on Nicci. Nicci is a grown-ass woman. DaBrat needs to mind her fucking business. There's something up with her, you guys. Ever since she got with this woman, Big Booty, Judy, whatever her damn name is, ever since she done got with her big ass, she done lost her damn mind. You're going down the wrong road, the wrong damn road, okay? Just like your friend Portia. Or Horsha, honey, I should say, honey, okay? Make it make sense. So anyways, you guys, this situation is sad. There's some miscommunication, but I feel like a lot of this shit is on Kelly. I get, she was sick with COVID, but when she was well enough and knew all this was going on, call the police station. If you're not talking to your family, call the damn police station and say, hey, I'm not missing. This is what's going on. And, explain your situation. But to let all this shit go on like this is crazy. DaBrat jumping in is messy as hell. And to me, she's accusing Nicci of doing one thing, but she's doing what she is accusing Nicci of doing. She's projecting on the Nicci, but bitch, you are the one being messy and making this about you. At least Nicci was using her organization to advocate for this situation. So, child, make it make sense. But y'all get down in Miss Robinson's comments. Let me know what you feel about all this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.